Hey everybody, I am the Linux Proton guy back here with some more Dark Souls Remastered gameplay. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I went ahead and played through Anne Orlando and killed Ornstein and Smo. I did make a backup of my save though, so at some point I would like to re-upload that from that point, or just record me doing it. But I was in my group chat earlier talking with my friends, and didn't want, any of the background noise coming through. So I made a backup. I'm going to come back to that at some point. But I figured at this point we can do something else. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Um, so yeah, let's just launch up Dark Souls Remastered. And we are in Anne Orlando, about to do something. That's the part that I'm not very sure about yet, but we will do something. Make sure here that all of my settings are good. Turn up the computer so that the audio in OBS is good. And I have it set now to record my audio track separately from the video, so I can actually boost me over everything else if I have to do that, so that's pretty good. And we've got an audio filter, of course, and a noise gate suppression to kind of cut out some of my background noise, so I hope that works well for you guys. And in the terms of settings here, we're just running at 1080p with everything set to on and temporal anti-aliasing, that being the best quality anti-aliasing the game has to offer. And we're just going to reload into our game here. We're a level 41 character. My character's name is Astoria. It's just kind of something that I came up with. It's a mix of Astora from Dark Souls 3. The Astora Straightsword is my weapon of choice, like 99% of my playthroughs. And my friend wanted me to name a character after Saber. I forget what her name is. I honestly cannot remember off the top of my head, but mixture of Saber from Fate, Stay Night, and Asturia. Yeah, okay, well, and not and Asturia, but and Astora. I can't believe I can't remember her name. Okay, so we teleported out of Anne Orlando. That's the part that I forgot. So we are here in Firelink Shrine. Well, gosh, I'm just gonna sit here and be bothered by this now. Okay, Arthur. Her name is Artoria. Artoria Pendragon. Arturia. Okay, that's how it's pronounced by some people. So the Turia. Struria. There we go. See, I knew that it connected somehow. I just could not put my finger on it. I'm just gonna kill this guy. I usually do. Because we just one-shot killed that dude. Holy crap. That was ridiculous. I got some humanity. Now what do we want to go do next? We have to kill Nito. We could go do Bed of Chaos, the worst crap in the entire game that I totally despise and don't want to do, but I'm gonna have to. We could go blah 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 blah. We could go back to Anne Orlando and kill Seath. Let's go kill Sif. Sif destroyed me last time I fought him. He like one shot killed me. So I think we can go kill him now. And then after that, I'll probably get Nito and Bed of Chaos out of the way. Because terrible areas. To get to Nito, you have to go through one of the most annoying areas in the game. And to get to Bed of Chaos, it's not necessarily as annoying, but you've got to go through some really long sections of area. Like, you have to kill some mini-bosses. You get a ring that allows you to step in lava without taking too much damage. And then once you get to Bed of Chaos, it is just a terrible boss fight. There's no enjoyment to be had in that boss. It is awful. I couldn't imagine there's anybody on the face of the earth that thinks that boss is a good boss. And if you think that, I would love to have a conversation with you and hear your thoughts on why that is the case, because I just don't see it. I don't see it at all. That boss is terrible. So, we're gonna have to do the long way to get back to Sif here. Gosh, going down to where we killed the Hydra earlier, so we've got to run through this forested area here. Get back down there, climb the ladder. I don't think we'll have any trouble beating him, but we're going to have to kill him anyway in order to get down to the Four Kings. Just one of the bosses that we have to kill. Sometimes I really can't tell my range on this thing. Like, it's pretty bad. My eyeballs just don't work. Also, not to mention, this area is a little hard to see through. Love this area, though. I really do. Still one of my favorite areas in the entire franchise. And I like, kind of, you know, it looks gray over everything, like you can't see. Maybe a slight fog, but at the same time, I think it'd be cool if this was a more clear area, or maybe you came back in here at a different time of day. I wonder what that'd be like. I don't know, my character keeps stopping, sprinting, and walking there. That's very weird. What is going on? Okay, whatever. We're gonna go kill Sif. Poor puppy. Honestly doesn't deserve to die, but we're gonna do it anyway. We've got our incredibly good Black Knight sword. An epic weapon. Excellent damage. Something is wrong with my controller. My character just stops running. What was that? Okay. Yeah. I didn't think so. Okay. Hey, controller, please. What is going on? It's my analog stick. It's not registering my inputs properly. What the heck? I may have to go in and manually adjust the dead zone settings in Steam. That's probably what it is. For some reason, my Nintendo Switch Pro controller has terrible dead zone settings in Steam. Despite not having that in any other applications. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey, buddy. I think the sword would be perfect. If you could swing it a little bit faster, although I'm sure it would break the game. I would imagine doing the weapon swap glitch would be really good on this, though. You could just use it like it's a rapier or an S-stock. You'd be attacking so fast and so much that the damage would increase exponentially. Really glad that my controller is giving me issues, though. That's terrific. So we're going to climb up here. This is a shortcut, or an alternate path, you could say, so that you don't have to buy the Crest of Artoria. I think that's what it's called. It allows you to get into Sif's boss arena, or to find him. You can come here, and I've come here a dozen times in the past and just ran past the Hydra. If you can time it properly, you can get up the ladder very fast, and the Hydra might hit you with one of his attacks, but you can make it up here and fight him without ever having to kill the Hydra. But I would recommend just killing the Hydra. Just get you a shield and a weapon that doesn't suck, and block his attacks and chop his head off. That way you don't ever have to worry about him again. You can come here freely. Of course, after we beat Sif, I believe we will be rewarded with that path being opened. I'm about to beat my controller up against the table or something, though. This is really annoying. Oh. See, you can't really tell that there's a huge pit there because it's so hard to see. The visibility is so bad in this area. There's another path that we can take to get here, but we have to deal with these are really annoying cat creatures. Kind of remind me of that cat from Alice in Wonderlands. I think that would be a pretty good description. Very annoying. Not a great enemy. Will destroy your health bar. So I prefer to take the slightly longer path this way and just not have to deal with it. But here we are. We are almost to Sif. Maybe at the end of this playthrough I'll even go through and do the DLC. I've never completed it before, so why not? I feel like I fought Artorias once, but we only have 6 S's. I was really hoping to fight this guy with more than that. Okay, that should not have hit me. Am I the only one that thinks that? Okay, game. Oh, come on. Hey, I hit dodge. Oh, he's about to start limping. Honestly surprised he hasn't yet. Heal. Come on. Last time he did that attack on me, it literally instant killed me. Whoa! What was that? I've never seen that before. Can he, like, jump out of the map if you position him right? Can you, thank you. Hey, Grey Wolf, Sith. It was nice knowing you. You are a very cool enemy. Kind of a free boss, but hey, I'm totally fine with that. We got some rings and stuff. Now, if we have a homeward bone, we can use it. I suppose, what should we do now? I really want to get Bed of Chaos and Nito out of the way. But I'm a little concerned because it is not any fun. It's just terrible. It's like, you have to do it. Kind of like going to work every day, you know? You do it because you have to. That's kind of what it feels like fighting this boss. I really hate it. Getting some good souls, though, from these consumables. And we've got the Firekeeper soul, so I guess we can go back down to Firelink, and then we can choose from there whether or not we go. I kind of want to go ahead and kill Nito, because we can get the upgrade for our Estus Flasks that lets us have 20 healing items, which is absolutely busted, by the way. I don't know why they ever felt the need to do that. I mean, 10 is more than enough. Sekiro is a much more difficult game than this, and you can get through that game with 10 or less gourds. So, even Elden Ring, I think when I finished the game, I only had 11 healing flasks. Dark Souls 3, I usually have like 9 or 10. At max, 11. Dark Souls 2, I only buy life gems because, well, they're super cheap and you can have like an infinite amount of them, so. I hear that snaky, I almost said that, the non-BITCH B word. Alright, let's level up. We've got 30 vitality. That's where I'm going to max out my health. I'm not worried about it from this point forward. From this point forward, I will only scale with strength. I don't even think I need to worry about dexterity, honestly. So, I think we have to come down here and activate this area.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, and then we can teleport back. See? Do you see that? If I hold like a certain direction on my left analog stick for some reason, my character just does not do the right thing. So we're gonna click on this here, get a little cutscene, we can rest. Now, our goal is to kill 4 bosses. Bed of Chaos we get to by going back down to where we fought Quelaag. We're gonna have to fight Ceaseless Discharge, which is another terrible boss. I honestly think what I'll do then is go ahead and we'll kill Nito. Hopefully. After we kill Nito, we can do Bed of Chaos. So, Firelink Shrine it is. Oh, this is going to be terrible. I'm going to be honest, guys. I love everything in this game up to Ornstein and Smo. You beat Ornstein and Smo, the game just wants you to do this. It's basically a boss rush. And unfortunately, 2 of the 4 areas in this boss rush I just don't like at all. So, downside, yeah, kind of have to deal with it, or we won't be able to get the game. I'm also thinking about doing the ending. I don't think I've ever done the ending where I walk away from the flame. I always ignite it in every game. So, I think that we'll walk away this time. Let the world succumb to darkness. And I guess while we're sitting here, let's go ahead and open up Steam Big Picture Mode. Let's get this controller configuration fixed, because it feels pretty bad. We go to controller settings here. Calibrate. Yes. So it's barely in its dead zone. I'll just do this. Sure. Let's just try that. Okay, it feels a little bit more responsive. Alright. So, while we're down here... No. I don't guess it's important. I was going to say we could pick up the other Firekeeper Soul on the way to the Four Kings, but... Oh, I am so silly right now. I think we could have teleported straight to Quaylag's domain. I'm already... Oh, I don't know what to do. This is tough. I'm gonna go back up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had to waste your guys' time like this. Or gals, yeah, whoever watches my videos. I was not thinking. I probably could have teleported to one of these areas. And if not, then I guess we wasted our time doing this. We could always go to Quaylag's domain by doing the boss, the intended way to get there. I believe it's the intended way. Gigantic boss that's on has like 16 legs, something like that. Really annoying. I don't think it's actually that many, but you know. So we can warp. Chamber of the Princess. That is, what's her name? Undead Parish and Orlando. Okay. No, you know what? We'll just go back. Let's go back. I kind of, like, had an inkling of interest to go down the normal way, but we've got to kill those bosses, and that sewer area is really annoying. The rats are everywhere. However, if you use a regular Titanite weapon, it's very necessary to go down there in order to get your upgrade materials for your weapon. I think you find an ember there that allows the blacksmith to get you past +5. And I'm going to do another playthrough, by the way, for 100%. After I finish this one, upload these videos, where, just like in Dark Souls 3, I'm going to spawn in, I'm going to run over here, and I'm going to pick up the Astora Straight Sword, and I'm going to play through the entire game with that as my weapon. That's what I want to focus on. I'm not doing that for this playthrough, because I'm kind of getting back in the swing of things. Haven't played this game in 5-6 months. But my next playthrough, we're going to use this amazing weapon. Oh, please. Whoa! And I absolutely adore the Astora Straight Sword. It's my favorite weapon in the entire franchise. It's fast, effective. It's by no means broken, but it's also not weak. It is just reliable. Old reliable. That's what I would say about it. Now, I don't know how it's going to be in this game, because in Dark Souls 3, I always pick it up, and then I'll get the raw gem from the Crystal Lizard on High Wall of Lothric. And I will just infuse it with the raw gem and use its pure raw damage values. So by the time I beat the game, they actually nerfed it, I believe. When you first, or back when the game first came out, I think you could get that to like 330 damage with
being totally reinforced, but I believe they nerfed it to like right around 300, so they took a little bit of damage away. I could be totally wrong, by the way. I just think that that happened. I could just be misremembering it. If that's the case, my bad, but 30 damage doesn't really make that much of a difference. I've even beaten the game without getting it totally reinforced. You can beat the game with a +8 or 9 Astora Straight Sword with not as bad of a time as maybe using something worse than that, but perfectly functional weapon. I'm very excited to see what this game's like with it. I can't think of a single time for a fact that I have beaten Dark Souls 1 with the Astora Straight Sword, so it would be a very special, monumental occasion. I know I've gotten it before, but I've never beaten the game with it. So, yeah, keep an eye out on that. I'm going to do a full playthrough with commentary. I'm going to try to with the Astora Straight Sword. That'll be that playthrough. It won't be as chopped up as this. Unfortunately, the videos that I'm making on Dark Souls Remastered as of now are very disjointed. So, yeah, I would like to just have like an actual full playthrough with parts, you know. Because I can beat this game in about 4 hours. But I feel like if I get the Astora Straight Sword, I'm going to want to fight more things and take my time, really enjoy the game. Try to get my character as high level as possible. I mean, I'm only like level 49 right now, and I feel like I could take on the final boss of the game. So, it'll be interesting to see how I play with that, because it does act a little different. And here we are. Let's look how cool this looks. Little boss arena over there you can see, kind of hidden off the side. Okay. I believe that this is an elevator we activate here in a little bit. Alright, we're right at a bonfire here. I would take my poison moss clump. I'm just gonna wait. We'll rest. For human. Oh, did I come down here to Bed of Chaos? Was I gonna go to Nido? I don't know why I decided to do this. I'm gonna be totally honest. Whatever. I think it'll be fine. We're just gonna have to be cautious. I never come down here without having 20 Estus. Sometimes I get this area of the game confused with Nido. I mean, I was right over there. Why did I come down here? Oh yeah, I came over here to get the Astora Straight Sword. I don't guess it matters. Just have to be careful. The bonfires are way more limited in this game than they are in Dark Souls 3, so you really have to be considerate of how many healing items you have. You have to watch your stuff better. You know, it's not like Dark Souls 3 where you get a boss, you get a bonfire everywhere. 5 feet away, 10 feet away, and then another one 15 feet away from that. We're gonna have to be very considerate about it. Getting through this area with 10 Estus is definitely possible, but I don't think I've, from what I can remember, done it like that. I usually come here after Nido. Oh, and I could have went and got that, and then came back before fighting Nido, and then done this. Because this area is not that difficult necessarily. Some of these bosses really hit hard. It's just a long run with few bonfires, so... Ceaseless Discharge sucks. Sometimes you can't even get him to fall off the cliff. Isn't that crazy that a cheese from software left in the game? Like, I'm the intended way to fight him, I believe. And it doesn't even work sometimes. Although you can definitely fight him when he slams his hand down, just hit his hand, but... Honestly, who would do that? Take this alternate path over here. This is usually where I'll come to fight him. He's pretty terrifying looking, though, I'm not gonna lie. He's something else. And I think we pick up his dead sister's garments over here. That's what this is. Okay. Get ready to go. Get ready to go. Sky is Air. Oh, it's still doing it. Okay, sorry, I get nervous when I beat. I get. Wow, I wish I could talk. I beatbox when I get nervous. That's what I meant to say. He is on your ass. Okay, well, not entirely. Okay, so we're just gonna come over here and stand by the fog gate, basically. I am about to smash this controller. You know, I charged it for the first time in like 2 months this morning, and then it stopped working. There we go. Should be able to just knock him off. Oh yeah, he did. He played well that time, even though he did almost murder me there. And we got a homeward bound. See, this game sets a lot of these situations up in a way where you can run a long distance, and as long as you don't die or arrested in any bonfires, you can teleport back to the hub, that being Firelink Shrine. So I actually do that sometimes. I think that is a good way to handle it. But we're going to run back up to this bonfire here so that we can get back to our 10 Estus. 10 plus 2 Estus. Did I even give that lady my fire keeper soul? Yeah, I did. I did, apparently. Okay. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to put up with this, not sprinting thing if I press up right on my analog stick. Alright. We can level up. Get our strength up 1 level. We gain 4 damage. Let's go. I suppose if I keep having these issues on the analog stick, I could just play with mouse and keyboard, but I'm not gonna lie. I prefer a controller in this game specifically because this game has that really annoying mechanic where the camera constantly drags back to the character. And since you can't hold a mouse in one direction and the camera keep moving that direction, because a mouse you have to constantly move in that direction, it's very hard to combat. Because on controller, you can just hold the analog stick to the right and the camera will constantly turn. You can't just move a mouse over a couple inches to the right and keep it turning. So, I find it very difficult with the camera auto recentering. Okay. What are you doing here? Wow, we do a lot of damage. Wow, he does a lot of damage. Not as much damage as me. Oh, this area next. We fight Asylum Demon 2.0. That is kind of an annoying boss because he's got this one move where he slams his butt down on the ground and it just absolutely decimates you. Not a big fan of that move. It can one-shot you, that's the problem. I'll fight you, Kirk. But... well, that wasn't much of a fight. I like your armor. Do you drop it? $26,000 souls for killing that dude? I got some Estus back. Okay. I think we, yeah, kill this guy. There's a bonfire here. There we go. That thing can be pretty annoying to fight sometimes, but thankfully we had luck on our side. We can rest. Kindle. There we go. I'm also going to switch to mouse and keyboard. My controller is annoying the crud out of me. We can level up some more of our strength and get some more damage on our weapon here. Oh my goodness, we gained quite a bit of damage from that. Now, I'm not as familiar with mouse and keyboard controls. I've played a little bit of this game with it. So if I make a lot of mistakes, my bad. So look at this, we drag the camera down, sometimes it will lift itself back up. It will always keep me on level playing field with a certain part of the character, and I just don't understand why. Alright. Oh lord. There's an alternate path there too if we do the Solaire quest line. It drops like a mask that glows, which is pretty cool. You see that? Okay, hill. There is enough of a delay to that it always catches me off guard, so I might die to this guy once or twice. Also, I don't do nearly as much damage to him as I was anticipating. One, two, oh. We're doing pretty good. Be careful. Hit him twice. 3 times. I was gonna do this attack. Maybe this one doesn't have the butt slam attack. This one's got that attack. Okay. Yeah, we can just punish him if we get underneath of him. Alright, Demon Fire Sage. That was all I have for you, buddy. That went pretty good. That went pretty good. I'm happy with that outcome. Weapon looks cool too. See, we just got another 20,000 souls. So we're at the part of the game now where we're going to be getting a lot of levels really fast. I think we have to run up here. We actually one-shot these guys. They don't drop enough souls, I think, to justify killing them. But I mean, I suppose any souls are good, right? I don't remember if I'm supposed to go up or down. I'm just going to go up for now. I feel like it's definitely down. But I think the shortcut I was talking about is right here. Yep. We can come up here and rest. And we have a much quicker path here now. So, I guess that's really good, because then we can avoid all of those big enemies that were guarding the bonfire right before Demon Fire Sage. It only serves to benefit us, fortunately. Now, let's rest. Go ahead and check our inventory here, see what we got going on. We got 2 of these. $4,000 souls, not too much, but something. We got another good boost in damage. This thing is going to be even more of a monster than it is by the time we get this scaled to like level 40. And it's just insane to me that in this game, first off, I usually beat it around level 75 or 74. In Elden Ring, a lot of people in the game at 120, 130 level. Dark Souls 3 is maybe like 70 or 80 for me, and then Dark Souls 2 is level 130. Scaling in this game is just so good. I'm just blown away with it. Like, I'm actually getting a good increase. But I know that Elden Ring is scaled in such a way with much higher HP enemies, so I don't know, it just feels like you can get really powerful in this game, and I don't really get that feeling in Elden Ring the same way. Then again, That is just how I feel. I'm sure lots of people most definitely beg to differ, and that's okay. I mean, I like running around Elden Ring with a big weapon as much as the next guy, but I really prefer having something small that packs a punch, you know? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use one more humanity. Just to be careful, we die to this boss, or we die at Quaylag. Might as well have a bunch of +10 bonfires to go back to. Now here's the thing. Once we get the upgrade for our Estus that gives us 20, we're going to have to be really careful with humanities, because we're going to have to use the Kindle 3 times, I think, in order to get it to full effectiveness. So we're only going to be doing that to a handful of bonfires. Filing Shrine, thankfully, is automatically, it will refill any one, so. I will say one thing I like about playing this on mouse and keyboard is I can turn the camera really fast. Alright. I don't usually fight this guy like this, but I'm gonna hold. Oh, just gonna keep. This guy will just spam this non-stop. Really annoying. Dude! I cannot hit him. Okay, game. Oh my gosh, he's got a grab attack. See, this part of the game is just annoying. Come on. Oh, come on. The camera is so bad. I cannot stand it. It is unusable sometimes. Okay, he's about dead anyway, so it's okay. But that is infuriating, man. How bad the camera could be. And the problem is, just when you're up against a wall, it's just totally unusable. Totally unusable. Crack open my Dr. Pepper here. My kid keeps taking mine when I open one. Gotta love that. Daddy, can I have it? I heard that so much. Holy crap. Alright. Got a decent chunk of souls from that. I believe there's another bonfire up here, though, so. Now we've got to make our mind up. Do we want. Yeah, we're going to take the Ring of Favor and Protection, 100%. We'll take this. Reduce lava damage. I usually play through this game without armor anyway. I just kind of left on the default crappy armor. So I'm not really losing anything from taking it off. I really don't care that much. Getting a lot of souls though. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna come here and use one more humanity. There we go. Bam. Have a soul of a brave warrior we can use. Bam, bam. Alright. Think we can get another level or two of strength, maybe? Level up. 3. There we gained another. What is that? 14 damage? It's gonna stop scaling as well now. As we continue going up, I know, but. That's pretty good. That's still pretty good. I probably won't take it past 40 unless I just have the souls to throw at it. Because we can definitely beat the game with this weapon as it is. the last boss, we can just parry, absolutely decimate him that way. This is incredibly bright orange on my screen. I don't know if it's just my TV specifically, but this color looks not as orange. It looks more red, if that makes sense. Not sure why the colors are popping this way. I mean, my TV is like a $200. I don't even know what this is. Hisense TV. Roku. Pretty good for however much it costs. I think it was like a $200 TV. But I'm sure the color accuracy is not the greatest in the world. So, here's the dealio with this part coming up. We're heading to Bed of Chaos. The absolute worst boss, I'd say, I want to say, out of the entire franchise, Sekiro, Dark Souls 1 through 3, Bloodborne, and Demon Souls. Bed of Chaos is so bad. I mean, it's just so bad. And Dark Souls 2 has some doozy bosses, alright? Don't think they're this bad overall. I really don't. I think there's a bonfire over here that we can activate also. Not sure 100%, but I think. Okay, it's not there. But when we get to Bed of Chaos, what we can do, we can save quit after hitting some of its weak spots, and it'll send us back up to the top of the boss arena, which does make it a little easier to, you know, get back in there and start from a fresh perspective instead of him chasing you down the entire time. So I really don't want to use any more humanities. I'm going to anyway. You know what? If I die and come back here, I will. I'm fine right now. Just gotta come back around here. Sprint up this gigantic log. Alright. I love the way that the character models' feet, they're kind of curves depending on the surface that they're stepping on, by the way. That's something that I've only noticed in this game. Yeah, we didn't have to come up here. I'm losing it. Kind of glad that I did, though. Those twin humanities will be useful later when we're trying to get our bonfires to plus 20 efficiency. There's some pretty cool looking creatures up here too. Very alien-like. I think we will be hitting those once or twice to take them out. Some more really annoying fire enemies. I think that there's another place up here, an illusionary, an illusia. Man, I wish I could talk. An illusory wall, I think is the right way to pronounce that. But once again, not 100% sure. I usually just run through here, kill a bit of chaos, die 10 times trying, and then after that, man, I just can't wait to be done with that. Truthfully, that's the only thing I'm concerned with. This thing is really weird looking. Drops a lot of souls though. I think we're gonna get invaded by some guy here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Kirk. Oh! Know what you think? Like the things that I'm doing. Okay. Got her that time. I think that's a pretty good casting weapon. Illusionary wall. No, but there's something over here. Okay, I'm really glad that was not a mimic. I would have been totally skeeved by that. Okay. Moment of truth, everyone. Are we gonna get Bit of Chaos first try? Or are we gonna die multiple times? I always go for the one on the left first. This won't be any different. But I'm not looking forward to this. This boss is so bad. Always stick to the side here. That's the best thing that you can do. Having a shield is helpful. First one's not that bad. But coming in for the second one and then jumping onto the platform for the third one, that's going to be where it's annoying. Oh, can I? Thank you, game. Okay. Save quit. Hopefully this still works. I don't know why they would patch this out, but if they... Not gonna be a fun. Alright. See how much playtime we have so far. 3 hours, 22 minutes, yeah. Makes a little... Alright, so, yep, spawns is here. Gonna pop in. Drink our Estus. I am going to put on... armor here. Just to be safe. Fine. What? What? Did not get over that. You see the problem here? You see the problem? That is why this boss sucks. First up, I could not get over that tree for some reason. That little tree branch. I watched a video where some dude was like jumping over the holes in the ground that the boss creates. That's what I was trying to do, but... Bit of Chaos can literally just swipe you off into a pit of death. Like, I just don't understand what Hidetaka Miyazaki was thinking with this boss, or whoever decided, man, we really need a really terrible boss like that in our game. The fans are gonna love it. The 20 people, as of this game came out, 20 people that loved Demon Souls are gonna really appreciate a really bad boss. It's just gonna be awesome. Yeah, I think that's so terrific. Hidetaka Miyazaki did a really good thing with this boss. He made something that defies expectations, and only in the worst ways possible. Let's come back up here. I don't even need that open, honestly. There's such a long run up. This is what makes this fight so terrible. And even if we get the second one destroyed, we might... Like, sometimes you'll be running up to the center to do the final blow, and he will literally just swipe you off again. I've had him do it to me midair before. Now we can see better. Oh, come on. Terrible. Wait, we might actually make it. Yes, we did. Yay. Okay. Surely we can get the last one, no problems. Okay, we are not gonna try to do it from here. No way. I mentioned how much I dislike this boss. Uh-oh. Alright. We're almost done with it, though. I would literally, I was gonna disown this game over something, it would be this boss. The all too familiar slide. Yeah. For him trying to attack me up from there. Alright. We actually made it. We made it first try. Thank goodness this is over. Thank goodness. What a terrible boss. Come on. Rolling through here is also very annoying. Quite a bit of chaos. I would be so mad if that killed me. Yo, terrific. We got a Lord Soul. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So, okay, well, 60,000 souls is pretty good, though. We can use these. Alright, let's make our weapon even better. Okay, so we go... We're definitely losing effectiveness. Still getting decent scaling, though. I honestly just don't know. Yeah, we basically get nothing from that. I don't really feel like I need to upgrade my stamina. You know what? Weapon damage first and foremost. Got enough health, is it? So now we can warp back to Firelink. Now, I think I've played all of this that I want to. That boss really infuriated me. So I'm probably going to call it as soon as we get up here. I just want to say that I intend on coming back and showcasing the rest of the game. Nito, everybody else, Seath, the Four Kings, and then, of course, Gwyn. So, you know, if you liked this, stay tuned for those, because I do intend on doing that, and of course I'm going to do an Astora Straight Sword playthrough this game sometime in the future. Don't know when, but at some point I would like to do that, and come Friday, October 21st, we're going to have some Batman Gotham Knights content. We're going to install it in Linux the second that it unlocks, and we're going to test it. We're going to get a video showcasing the first however long it takes to get past the intro of the game. It could be 30 minutes, could be an hour, could be 2 hours. We're going to play through the intro, get a first impressions of the game in Linux. If it works in Linux, it doesn't have a Steam Deck verified rating like Spider-Man got a month before it came out, or not a month, but a week. So I'm a little skeptical as to whether or not it's going to work day one in Linux, but I will definitely give it a shot, and if not, I'm still going to upload Batman Gotham Knights content. It'll just be recorded in Windows 11 instead. So if you like this video, everyone, just be sure to hit the like button. If you really want to be nice, you can subscribe. Turn on notifications if you like my content and want to be kept up to date with more content like this and how to play your favorite games in Linux, stuff like that. And, in the future, I would love to also make some review or critique type content and even more tutorials for things maybe not involving gaming in Linux, but that is definitely the focus, is gaming in Linux on this channel. So, and if you dislike the video, of course, you can dislike it. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you have any questions or video ideas, throw them my way. And I would love to hear from you guys and speak with some of you in the comments down below. So, I really hope you liked the video. It has been the Linux Proton Guy, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye. Don't you stay, then I put my cock and balls all up inside of your face. All I wanna do is do you with my penis, I'm gay. You, I'm gay, do you, I'm gay, gay.
I wanna put my penis in your butt and accompany a bustin' lover. You know that I can't be the one stuck without you. Oh, baby, say, hey,